My name is Scarlett Williams and I'm going to be presenting to you my ideas from my magazine cover and my flyer for the new and upcoming music festival in Malden. So I just wanted to start off by saying I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity to do this project, and yeah, I really hope you enjoy my ideas. So I was asked by Reach PLC to design a magazine cover and a flyer, which I've done so. My target audience was 18 to 30-year-olds, so I believe that I've really made sure that I've made it suitable for the younger people, and whilst keeping in with the theme of 90s. I was given a budget of £2,500, which I've made sure to meet, which I will show you in the later slide, and I've made sure to meet the deadline of the 2nd of June. So here is my initial ideas, which I've displayed on a mood board with the type of fonts that I was going to use, images, inspiration and colours as well that I'm going to use for both of my products. So for my magazine, this was my initial layout idea, which I have mostly followed. So I have my masthead at the top in a neon yellow colour, because that's the colour I was using to put my font in, and then here is 2 boxes which contain the key information like the date and time and the lineup of the artists and songs, and then here is a box where I was going to include all the social media and also an image which will now be my background, but of the music festival, to just promote what the kind of atmosphere will be like. So here is my flyer layout. So at the top is, I'm going to include the name of the festival, and I put it in different colours to sort of show what colour schemes I'm going to use when creating my products. So in the middle here, I decided to do a big box of the key information, as it's the most important thing that needs to be on the flyer. And I also added an image as well, just to show the kind of atmosphere that it's going to be like, and a QR code that can be scanned for the readers to find out more about the festival. So here is my visualisation diagram, which I created to show more of what my product is actually going to look like. So I've included the colour schemes of the neons in here, with the orange background, the masthead being neon yellow and the cover line being neon pink. And I've included more images just to sort of get more of an idea of really what the final product will look like, and also added a barcode to make it look more like a magazine and a page number. And then here is my visualisation diagram for my flyer. So obviously keeping to the neon theme again, with the headline at the top in a neon pink colour, which I'm going to use when creating my products, and also use images to show the kind of atmosphere that the festival is going to be. And yeah, we use a QR code as well, which is going to scan and take the reader to a digital copy of the magazine, and so they can find out more information. So for the creating of my product, I created a Gantt chart to ensure that I'd sufficiently planned everything out, and whilst meeting the deadline. So I limited myself to 2 hours a week for 17 weeks to make sure that all the tasks were included and I had enough time to do them and they were done to a good standard. And I also only gave myself 2 hours a week to make sure I wasn't overworking myself, but everything could still be done at that time. So here I broke down the budget, which in the brief is stated I had £2,500, so I broke down everything that I'm going to need for the production of this, including a photographer, Photoshop, additional publisher, graphic designer, model, and then at the end I had £1,348 to split equally between the staff, which, that concluded all of my budget, so made sure to keep in the budget. So overall, during this project, I made sure to stay in budget, meet the deadline, keep the theme vibrant and consistent throughout, and I effectively planned my ideas to make sure that everything that I wanted to promote was on both of my products. That concludes the end of my presentation. Is there any questions?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you ever so much for showing me all of your ideas. So I do have a couple of questions for you. How are you sure you will meet the deadline?
I've made sure that I've planned everything sufficiently by giving myself and my team tasks over the 17 weeks in a Gantt chart to make sure that we are all on track and everything will be done by the deadlines.
Okay, have you given yourself any time where in case anything goes wrong or anything?
Yes, so I have contingencies in the middle of the 17 weeks, which will sort of be almost like a rest period, but also a time to do anything that we haven't already done or anything that we need to catch up on.
Perfect. How do you think you've met your target audience?
I made sure that the theme of both the magazine and the flyer was suitable for those of my target audience aged 18 to 30, and also the theme of the neon really made it bright and just to attract those people of that age.
Okay, is there anything specific that you would say that was sort of targeting that age group?
I'd probably say the type of music that's going to be played. So I feel like the target audience of 18 to 30-year-olds, they're more, they would want to listen to 90s music more than those of a younger generation or possibly much older. So.
Okay, and how are you meeting the client brief?
I'm meeting the client brief by making sure that I'm staying in budget and making sure that I'm promoting and advertising the festival well in both my magazine and my flyer, just to really promote the upcoming bands and the local bands by placing them on the flyers and the magazines to really just promote the music scene in the local area.
Okay, brilliant, lovely. Thank you ever so much for your presentation.